the patio, chillin', sipping from a glass. Big T in the corner, talking about the past. Father Fortenberry telling tales so fast. Gary Poppins flying high, never low, never fast. DW with the beat, got that bourbon nerve flow. Life cruising smooth, watch the sunlight glow. Conversations deep, but the vibe is low. Patio dreams, where our minds just go. Life on the patio, we got no stress. Sipping bourbon, chillin', man, we feel so blessed. Laughter fills the air, moments we confess. Life on the patio, where we find our rest. Gary's got the stories like he's pulling from a hat. Big T's wisdom, man, we feeling all that. Father Fortenberry preaching, chill and chat. DW bringing beats, we groove where we're at. Sunset sinking slow, colors in the sky. Bourbon nerd lifts his glass, dreams so high. On this patio, man, time just flies. In these moments we're forever, no goodbyes. Goodbyes. Night falls down, stars above our heads. Life on the patio, where our souls are fed. Every word that's spoken lives on when we're dead. In the peace of this place, no fear, no dread. On the patio, chillin', sipping from a glass. Big T in the corner, talking about the past. Father Fortenberry telling tales so fast. Gary Poppins flying high, never low, never fast. DW with the beat, got that bourbon nerve flow. Life cruising smooth, watch the sunlight glow. Conversations deep, but the vibe is low. Patio dreams, where our minds just go. Life on the patio, we got no stress. Sipping bourbon, chillin', man, we feel so blessed. Laughter fills the air, moments we confess. Life on the patio, where we find our rest. Gary's got the stories like he's pulling from a hat. Big T's wisdom, man, we feeling all that. Father Fortenberry preaching, chill and chat. DW bringing beats, we groove where we're at. Sunset sinking slow, colors in the sky. Bourbon nerd lifts his glass, dreams so high. On this patio, man, time just flies. In these moments we're forever, no goodbyes. Goodbyes. Night falls down, stars above our heads. Life on the patio, where our souls are fed. Every word that's spoken lives on when we're dead. In the peace of this place, no fear, no dread. On the patio, chillin', sipping from a glass. Big T in the corner, talking about the past. Father Fortenberry telling tales so fast. Gary Poppins flying high, never low, never fast. DW with the beat, got that bourbon nerve flow. Life cruising smooth, watch the sunlight glow. Conversations deep, but the vibe is low. Patio dreams, where our minds just go. Life on the patio, we got no stress. Sipping bourbon, chillin', man, we feel so blessed. Laughter fills the air, moments we confess. Life on the patio, where we find our rest. Gary's got the stories like he's pulling from a hat. Big T's wisdom, man, we feeling all that. Father Fortenberry preaching, chill and chat. DW bringing beats, we groove where we're at. Sunset sinking slow, colors in the sky. Bourbon nerd lifts his glass, dreams so high. On this patio, man, time just flies. In these moments we're forever, no goodbyes. Goodbyes.
Welcome to the patio.
chilling on the patio, life ain't slow. Big T popping bottles, let that bourbon flow. Father Fortenberry's grilling food on deck. Gary Poppins with the jokes, hard to forget. DW2's in the corner, DJ on the beat. Bourbon nerd, mixing drinks, nothing too sweet. Sunsets, painting skies in a fire red hue. Patio vibes, bringing on the new crew. We got the patio life, good times feeling right. Bottles up, cheers tonight. Yeah, we live that patio life.
Welcome to the patio, everybody. It is Hump Day.
Hump Day.
It's also National Filet Mignon Day. Probably my favorite cut of meat. It's Left-Handers Day.
Left-Handed Day.
Yeah, boy. Howard Stern's days are numbered, or at least that's what they're telling us. We've been on YouTube now for a while. Now we're talking about maybe being on Vigilante Tube. There is a Vigilante Tube. We'll talk about that in a minute. And then a woman who grew 5 cup sizes instantly. Jamie, you're looking for that peel. I know, but Father Fortenberry, how are you today?
I grew 2 cup sizes over the last 2 decades.
You sure?
Just saying.
Jay.
Hey, happy Left-Handed Day to all my lefties out there, all my southpaws.
Southpaws.
DW, how are you this evening?
Man,
are you a
I'm
lefty?
good.
You're not a lefty.
I am not. Gary's going to try to convince y'all he's left-handed in a minute, but he's not.
I am.
No, he's not.
Gary, speaking of Gary, look at that beautiful shirt he's got on.
It is. Look, it's got a look, it's on my left side for left-handed waffle day.
Looks like you run a church in prison.
You're so funny.
Looks like you had a train ready.
So Gary, it's National Left-Handed Day. Are you
I am
are you
partially
him?
I like to call myself left-handed adjacent.
Yes.
He's
He's left-handed.
Why would you be? Because you golf and bat
I
left-handed?
golf and hit baseballs left-handed.
That's it. That's
That-
the only 2 things he does left-handed.
And
That doesn't make you left-handed.
I kick a kickball and soccer ball left-footed.
Do you really?
Yeah.
But this left-handed day, not left-footed day.
If it waddles like a duck.
You kick left-footed?
I do. I kick my
I don't know how I kick.
Why are you so weird?
I have to kick somebody I kick.
way I was raised, you know.
Wonder what it's like to see the world from a left-handed point of view on international. This is an international holiday. Left-Handers Day, you get to explore that world for a day. Did you know Presidents Ronald Reagan, Bill Clinton, Barack Obama were all left-handed? Jamie, you and Barack Obama and Bill Clinton, you have a lot more in common with Bill Clinton and Barack. I don't know. I think y'all are awesome. Yep. Paul McCartney and Jimi Hendrix were left-handed guitarists.
Now
I can
didn't
see
Jimmy
that.
play his guitar upside down because
Yes.
he had a right-handed
So,
guitar?
a brief stint in college, I was learning to play the.
This is a very brief stint.
So by the time in college was a brief stint all on its own.
You didn't make a
That's what I was
Jamie.
going to say, but you
But
beat me to
while I
it.
was in college, I was learning to play a bass guitar upside down.
Babe Ruth and Sandy Koufax were also,
Yes.
and
No
Oprah
one
Winfrey
cares.
were also.
So-
And Griffey Jr. was left-handed too.
So I was sitting there one day, and so
Slugger.
I'm left-handed, but I swing a bat and golf clubs right-handed.
Right-handed.
That was a
And
mistake.
I shoot a shotgun right-handed. Well, I'm sitting there one day practicing.
Maybe
my
that's
pistol.
what's wrong with your golf game.
Yeah, I was sitting there practicing. I realized I take my pistol and I draw it across my body to my right eye.
Oh, so you're right-eye dominant.
Your right eye
Yeah.
dominant or left eye dominant?
Right eye. Because I pulled it across my body from over here, and I realized I'm like something's not right, and I realized what I was doing.
International Left-Handers Day celebrates the differences and distinctness of left-handed individuals. Day was first celebrated by Dean Campbell in 1976.
Y'all do not know the struggle of picking up scissors.
I never thought about that.
Yeah.
You just turn them
Are
the other way.
scissors?
Scissors are right-handed.
They're ambidextrous.
They're bilingual.
They're bilingual scissors.
Yeah.
It's like kid scissors are now, but like used to not be the case.
Some scissors just have 2 circles. They're the same size.
I'm telling you, scissors it used to be exclusively right-handed.
You may be colorblind. You may be.
How are they?
scissor blind.
So you couldn't just flip it upside down?
It can't flip. It can't because he had to read the writing on the one side.
Because
No,
of the taper?
But it's got
or
a-
what?
because of the taper.
Okay,
So
so it's
like
got
your
a
hand
thumb.
Yeah, so like when you do the right hand, that taper, your thumb curves around the. You don't notice it because of the way scissors are. So when you pick your right hand, your hand's going against that taper.
So if
Maybe
we
we just-
created scissors that had taper from both sides.
You'll be billionaire.
well, they make them now, but there's also left-handed
dang
scissors
it.
too.
Oh.
Maybe it was the paper.
All right, here's some numbers.
And right,
It's your left-handed hammers too.
He's
There
taper
is.
sensitive.
Really?
What?
No,
Why would there be a
not
left-handed hammer?
left-handed hammer.
12% of the world is left-handed.
Jamie's in the
I figured it
12%.
would be higher than that.
In 1860, the year when left-handed people were essentially seen as being in league with the devil. 0.5% of guitarists who play left-handed, 11 times the higher likelihood for left-handers suffer from allergies. Wow.
Can you imagine?
Burn
being-
them at the stake.
That's what I was gonna say. Can you imagine being left-handed and set on fire for it?
Yeah,
Come on,
like-
man.
How dare
All right, here's a good
like
one.
part of a steak, like not like my medium.
It takes 4 to 5 months longer for a left-hander to reach puberty than their peers.
Jamie was an early bloomer.
23% more men than women are left-handed. And then 70% of left-handed people have left brain dominance when it comes to language control.
Also, left-handers are left. I always thought left-handers were
Now,
right.
this
right
is
brain.
interesting. I did too. 40% of the current top tennis players are lefties. Now, that's
That
interesting.
is a
Yeah, like,
Considering only 12% of the population.
it's an advantage.
that's a
They put a
left-handed.
different. It's like left-handed pitchers have an advantage automatically because they're
The
different.
tennis statistics, wild though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're
40%,
putting
that's crazy.
you're able to put a spin on that. A lot people aren't accustomed to seeing. That's like in high school basketball.
Now, here's some
I
interesting.
wasn't
facts.
great, but people were not used to guarding a left-handed basketball player in high school.
I'm glad
Lefties.
left-handed people know when they're terrible at sports.
So lefties, they're the best hitters in baseball.
See, I told you. That's why
Okay,
I
but
did it.
here we
Got that
go.
right-handed. So,
Look at a
Yes, sir.
study published by Yale researchers in 2013 claimed that people with psychotic disorders, such as schizophrenia, are more likely to be left-handed.
It makes sense.
just makes sense.
The notion of left-handedness is wrong is embedded in our language. Okay. Sinister comes from the Latin sinistra, or left-handed. They're restless sleepers. Jamie sleeps like a rock.
Uh,
Mm.
Give
I
him,
spent a lot of time.
give him a
sleeping
few
with Jamie.
brews
It
and
is
he'll
weird
sleep
stuff.
like a rock.
Yeah, I when you're around me, I'm sleeping like I'm unconscious.
Yeah. 90%, this goes back, 98% of right-handers are left-brained, but so are about 70% of left-handers.
Which side's the artistic side?
They
Right.
say the left side,
I thought the
left.
right side,
right
No,
side, the right side's the artistic side.
Not the autistic side.
No, that's the full brain of
That's
Jamie.
right,
Yeah.
Jamie. The right side is associated with creativity.
Okay, right side.
Okay.
So, but a lot of left-handed people are more artistic, like artists and
Like D-Rock.
So
like
I've,
D-Rock.
So you're
I've-
making up stats now.
No,
I've
I'm good with-
struggled my whole life carrying things with left-handed people because Jamie is left-handed
Mhm.
and now my daughter is left-handed, and I've carried lots
There
of heavy
is
things with
no
both of y'all.
scientific evidence to support the claim left-handed people are inherently more artistic or creative.
I'm good what that says.
This is AI.
Oh, so it's got to be.
and they're just like regular people too.
Yeah, they are.
You know,
They just won't be different.
is there
They won't be special.
Yeah, Derek's left-handed. D-Rock's
a lot of the left-handed people I know are more artistic.
except that one. He's autistic.
Oh, that's right. I should put an
He's
odd.
odd.
He's
Odd.
All right,
Autistic.
here we go. We'll ask that.
I got the
ODD.
tism.
He's on spectrum.
How many people do you think were on the spectrum when we were in school?
There is evidence suggesting a correlation between left-handed and autism
I
spectrum.
I told y'all.
Terry, what are the
I
chances
saw
of
y'all.
being colorblind and left-handed?
Oh,
Yeah,
'Cause that's
I-
Jamie right there.
yeah. What are those?
He's
Being
colorblind, plus
colorblind
being left-handed, which is why he
and
matches so eloquently.
Yeah.
The wow of being both
Probably
colorblind and
pretty low.
left-handed is very low, but not rare. About 8% of men are estimated to be colorblind, while roughly 10% are left-handed. Wow, so that's pretty low.
You
That's
look
pretty
at like a was it
8% of men.
8% times
and then
10%. What is
10% of
8% by
those left.
10%?
Do this. What are the odds?
0.8.
What are the odds of
It's
being
0.8.
left-handed? What was the other one? Colorblind and have a body mass index of like 40.
Actually, your odds go up with your.
You're like in
Your
the million
BMI.
percentile. We just figured that out.
He's in the 1%.
He's
the
like,
point
no, he's
one.
in the million.
I'm a 1% is what you're telling me.
Wow, you're really low. 6.5% of men are BMI of 40. Only 10.4 are left-handed, and then 8% are colorblind. So
Somebody do that math.
Wow.
Oh, wait, time.
you're like a geographical oddity. You're like
I'm
the
a
guy
unicorn.
from.
I'm a unicorn.
You're like the
One.
guy from.
You're basically albino, Jamie, just in a different way.
We're looking at the
You're like an albino deer in the middle of the
we're
woods.
looking at the 5 millionth percentile.
So what you're telling
Actually,
me?
it's a
What
5
you're telling me is
10,000th
I'm
percentile.
special.
What
5
other
10,000th.
what other strange characteristics do you have that we should search?
Jamie is unique.
Hazel eyes.
Also,
Is that
abnormally
unique?
red face.
Yeah, hazel eyes are unique.
I thought they were common.
I did too.
Not as common as brown.
You might be an alien, Jamie.
I might be.
He is not of this earth.
There is no other person on earth like Jamie. That's what it says.
I am unique.
8% have color blindness, 10% are left-handed. BMI of 40 or greater is 9.4, and hazel eyes is 5. You're like, you never win the lottery because you already hit it.
Your chances of being chubby are almost.
You know
more
what?
than
You're
being
more likely to
colorblind.
have an hey, you're more likely to have an
Less.
extra chromosome than you are to have all these things that you have.
That's my guy.
Oh, that's your guy.
That's my guy.
Jamie-
They'll take all that and put it in the clergy.
Jamie's a rare condition that we don't know about yet.
How many men are grow up to be in the priesthood?
You're up,
None.
Jamie, you're up.
Hey, I just said 0.
You're up syndrome.
It's gonna be Bigfoot and Jamie. Father
Bigfoot, Jamie.
Fortenberry. Yeah.
Oh,
Bigfoot's
you know
way
what?
more
I
elusive.
needed
I
I
guarantee you
needed a
that.
confidence boost. So see how special I am.
That's tough.
It says if I can tell it's your sex, that it can maybe give me a good one.
Sex, not often.
Male, here we go.
Occasionally.
Asexual. Like a worm.
Actually, what it said is Grok just died because it cannot calculate it. So, all right, multiplying these percentages together, 0.0000 four zeros and a 36864. So this means that approximately 0.0037% of the population would have all of these traits.
I am so rare. I'm a
One
walking
in
unicorn.
27,000.
That's crazy. You're
So
special.
out of 27,000 people,
There's
there
me.
would only be one Jamie.
If only you
Here,
were.
But that
special.
means there's multiples of you.
Yes,
wait a minute. Because there's how many billion people on this earth?
we need to put
That
out.
means there's like 1,000 of you.
More than that, there's 8 billion people.
8 billion. Oh my.
Man.
There's millions of me.
You could have an army,
millions of
Jamie.
Jamies.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna start an organization.
That's not what I thought you were gonna say.
Organization of
The
Jamies.
left-handed, colorblind, fat, hazel-eyed clergy of the world. Is that we got to
Yeah.
come up with
You
a
had the first 3 letters right.
Lord help us. I don't forget what we were talking about. Let me see. Well, you dominated the whole discussion. Howard Stern. Howard Stern's days are numbered. Rumor has SiriusXM will not be able to pay him what he thinks he's worth. To
I thought he was
continue.
gone.
No, he was off for the summer as well.
Yeah, he's on serious.
He's on SiriusXM, has been since 2005, and people are now coming out of the woodworks. Look, I used to listen to Stern.
I have never enjoyed this show.
I used to listen
I found
to
it
Stern
racist,
long time ago.
sexist, and disgusting. Actually, I just like the guy.
You didn't like him or you liked him?
That sounds like right up your alley.
That sounds like you're
It's all
a
my favorite qualities.
Sounds like your
subscriber.
type of show.
All my favorite qualities. I was jealous of. That's what. That's
And
what
that's
it
before
was.
we even had a show.
Yeah.
So it's not like we could say that he
I was never a big fan.
I wasn't. I didn't care for his
look
humor.
when it comes to his interviews, Duke could interview like nobody's business.
He was a good interviewer.
When it comes to his comedy, actually, Donnie, I thought you'd love it because it's very like 5th grade humor. Yeah, right, Gary?
yeah. It was,
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks,
it-
Terry.
I did not care for his humor,
really?
and it turned me off. Yeah.
Terry's like, Donnie, I think you have the brain of a
Yeah.
5th grader.
I
You
bet-
are."
No, I think I think a lot of times your
He-
humor makes that.
he's not as a shock jock is what he was, and that's
Mhm.
what I mean. But he did really good interviews and got a lot of information out and asked questions that a lot of other people
When it
wouldn't
comes
have.
to interview, he was really good at interviewing.
He was a good interviewer.
He was good at interviewing.
He got way more personal than anybody else would.
And he interviewed a lot of people that other people weren't able to interview and
Yeah, they
get
come
a
on the
lot
show.
of good quality stuff out of them. So
Yeah, like from
I'd agree with that.
yeah. I remember listening. to his
Ironically,
interviews.
though, Terry, I wasn't a big fan of his humor.
I'm surprised.
It's a little ironic, don't you think?
Don't you think?
Like rain.
It's like Howard Stern doing an interview. Jamie, you're more rare than Howard Stern.
Yeah. Yes.
I didn't know you were such a rare.
What was the superhero?
You know how
he
lucky
did?
you are?
Didn't he do a superhero?
Ass
Man.
Man.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's
I enjoyed Tom Green's butt guy that when he was running around and put his butt on everything.
What?
I thought Tom Green was funny.
Tom Green was
See,
hilarious.
you would have loved Howard Stern. You didn't give it a chance.
I
If you
didn't
like
think Tom Green was that funny.
I
Tom
didn't.
Green was funny.
I
I
did
thought
not
Tom
think
Green
Tom
was
Green was
funny.
funny.
You
at
never
all.
saw Freddie Got Fingered? That was
Yeah.
that was
No,
awesome.
it
I was also
terrible.
a huge fan.
It was a
of Jackass.
hilarious.
Like a sausage.
Yeah, Daddy, would you like
like
some sausage?
sausages?
Yeah, I didn't think Tom Green was that funny either.
But,
You wanna
okay, so let's talk about comedy. So, what is a comedy genre?
I like intelligent comedy.
Okay, but what about what's the one that did
Hold on. So you don't like Chris Farley at all?
Monty Python? Monty Python. Did you like Monty Python?
Okay,
It's okay.
Monty Python's funny because Monty Python was puns.
A
Yes.
lot. Full thing puns.
Full
Yeah,
puns.
I like puns.
All right, so Monty Python's just we all agree they're funny,
It's,
but,
fu-
but
it's
it's
funny,
not
but
like
it's not my favorite.
Yeah.
what about like Richard Pryor?
So my top three in any particular order or no particular order: Richard Pryor,
He's there, yeah.
George Carlins, and Dave Chappelle.
I was about to say, if you didn't say Dave Chappelle,
But all three of those have something in common. They're all three have their pulse
They're
on
very
society.
intelligent.
They're highly intelligent.
Highly
They
intelligent.
talk about society.
Yes, that's
Is
what
they
they
do.
do.
I
They talk
love-
about society.
I love Chappelle. I thought Chappelle was hilarious.
George Carlins was Chappelle before Chappelle. was
Chris
around.
Rock wasn't bad.
Have you ever heard Red Fox from back
Yeah,
in
Red
the
Fox was hilarious, but
Oh yeah.
you know, I mean, and like one-liners, Rodney Dangerfield was hilarious with his one-liners, but he wasn't pushing the limit.
One of my favorite comedians is a guy called Mitch Hedberg,
Oh yeah,
and he
he's
has
hilarious.
super dry humor. But
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
don't know
but
why I
Mitch
liked it, but I
Hedberg,
liked it.
to me,
yeah, I like Mitch Hedberg.
Theo Vaughn is the sober version of Mitch Hedberg.
Theo Vaughn is the more sober version of Mitch Hedberg. Yeah.
Mhm.
I think Theo Vaughn.
But Theo Vaughn isn't necessarily a comic as much as he is a great storyteller.
Oh, he's a comic.
No, he's-
You've never heard his stand up?
Yeah, but he's funny. But his storytelling is top notch.
because Theo Vaughn's like, man, I was in the hood, I was sitting there.
You know
and then
what?
it
I just
goes.
now when I pulled this up realized George Carlin died in 08.
Yeah,
I'm
he
gonna
died
tell
a
you
long
what.
time ago.
Have you ever seen Robin Williams stand up?
Yeah, it's good.
Robin Williams was
But
funny.
you know,
my
He was
goodness.
So-
someone said he was stealing stuff.
yes, his notorious.
Like
thief.
joke stealer.
Yes.
Joke stealer, apparently.
I
I,
thought
like,
Even though
that-
he was talented.
I
He-
like Matt Rife. I think
Yeah,
Matt
he's not
Rife
bad.
is funny.
he's
'Cause
different.
He has the ability to work the
You know
crowd
who
and
was
come up
funny?
with quick.
I
witty
thought Mr.
lines.
Family Feud was the one stealing stuff.
No,
What's his
you're
name?
talking about
Yeah, he was stealing stuff too. But
Oh,
you know
yeah.
who was funny and he's dead now? What was a fat guy from Arkansas? Ralph.
Ralphie
May.
Ralphie May was
Ralphie
hilarious.
May was great.
Ralphie
Yeah,
May
he
was
was
good.
great.
All right, so according to IMDb, number one right now, current stand-up comedian is Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
Yes.
How many of y'all have seen Dave Chappelle live?
I
Oh,
This
I
dude
I
did.
have
This
not.
dude did. It was awesome. Louis C.K. He survived me too. That dude survived
Louis
me too.
C.K. is funny.
Bill
was
Burr is listed
Who's Bill
third.
Burr?
Oh, Bill Burr's good.
That's
I
the
don't know.
redheaded
All
white.
right,
Yeah, he's bald headed now,
Yeah,
but
yeah, bald-headed
These
redhead.
next couple I've never heard of. Pete Holmes.
you never heard of Pete Holmes?
Nope.
I haven't. I like
Dude,
Joe Coy.
Hold on, is that Pete Holmes is the one that does all the skits where he's Batman?
Oh, he does the Batman
Yeah,
ones?
that's
Those are
him.
hilarious.
Where he's like, so all I can do is take my tongue
Yeah.
and press that red button.
He does.
Yeah,
It's college humor. Is what
Hannibal
the sign is.
Buress. Hannibal Buress. They're saying is fifth.
But yeah,
Never
the
heard
college
of
humor.
Roy Scoville.
Never heard-
Zach Galifianakis.
Zach
Zach
that's
Galifianakis.
funny.
He
Number
does that show. Isn't
He's
that True
dry.
Ferns
He's
or
really
whatever?
dry. He doesn't use any foul language. It's
It's because he stays serious the whole time.
Yeah.
But in
has
real
that baby voice.
Yeah.
John Milani. Don't know him.
Yeah,
Anthony Jeselnik.
So Pete Holmes does skits where like he's Professor X and he's firing all the X-Men.
That'd be funny.
Anziz Ansari. He's from
Who are
Parks and
these people?
Recreation.
Look.
Mike Burbigali.
never heard of him.
Eugene Merman. Name me.
I
David
hadn't heard
Cross.
any of these people.
David Cross was in Arrested Development. Yeah, he's
Like one of Pete Holmes' things he's
Jerry
firing Wolverine.
Seinfeld's number 16.
He said,
Patton
"Not Wolverine,
Oswalt
I got
17.
metal." He said, yes, and our arch enemy can control metal.
Y'all know who
See,
Joe
Patton
Coy
Oswalt's
is?
not funny, man. Who?
Joe Coy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Joe,
Yeah, Joe
Coy's
Coy
funny.
is pretty funny.
I know Joe
Where's
Cool
Dane
is.
Cook on this?
Dane Cook. Leave now.
Actually, I don't know most of Sarah Silverman's 32.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Norm McDonald was 36.
Norm Macdonald had-
He's only 30. I thought it was How was this list?
Russell Brand, 37.
Russell Brand's
I
not.
thought he was an
Craig
actor.
Ferguson at 39. Ron White, 40. I mean,
Rob,
this-
they
this
call
is
me
modern.
tater salad.
It ain't too modern.
Oh, wait a minute. This was created 13 years ago.
Okay.
Modified 12 years
modern.
ago. Never mind. All right. I found an old list. There we
And
go.
Norma Donald is hilarious.
Yeah, they were still alive back then.
I
Yeah.
do like. I know Matt Rife's kind of cliche, but I think he does a good job. Like
I don't
said
think
earlier,
I've actually listened to him.
he interacts with his audience really well and comes up with a lot of stuff on the fly.
So what do you look for in
Sorta like
a
us,
stand-up
you know?
comedian?
Sorta like
What do
us.
you look for in a stand-up comedian? What do
Kinda
you really want to get when you go?
The
listen?
Matt Rife thing. I want the one-off experience and not the same show every time.
I want somebody that will make me think about societal issues without throwing it in my face.
So the one time, me and Marty actually went and saw Dave Chappelle in
Which
Vegas.
is
We were there
awesome.
with some other guys, and he had just come out with 2 Netflix specials. And I didn't listen to him on purpose because I was like, I don't want to hear the same joke.
Yeah.
Hell no. We went there live, and it was a totally different set than what he had on Netflix. And dude is just next level.
But like, I mean,
There's a reason he is what he is.
there's a reason that comedians get away with a lot because they make light of societal issues.
We should do a
I-
Father Fortenberry stand-up hour.
You know,
So
we should,
I
yeah.
answered before you asked the question, but I think I'm in the same boat as Jamie. I like it when those guys have the ability to be the person that can go and say anything. And it's funny to everyone in the room, regardless of race, religion, creed,
Mhm.
color, whatever. I think that makes a great comedian.
So
you can
I'll tell
literally
you
say anything. and
A
you get the
very
pass.
good, underrated comedian has long been dead for years. Sam Kinison.
I don't remember him.
You don't remember
No.
Sam
He
Kinison?
yelled a
man.
lot.
He yelled a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
So Sam Kinison was a Southern Baptist preacher.
John Belushi was.
So then he
Yeah.
becomes a comedian, and I don't know his religious walk, how he got to where he was, but he would do a skit of his. I mean, he's doing his comedian show, and he'd break into the Southern Baptist preacher,
He was a Southern Pentecostal
Pentecostal. That's what it was.
preacher.
But like he does a skit where he's discussing just how shitty the world is, and everyone's like, Jesus, when you gonna come back? When you coming back, Jesus? And then he goes, Jesus is up there, looks at his hand, and says, it's gonna be a little while.
It's gonna be a minute.
So I mean, that's pushing buttons.
But I think some of the better comedians are the ones that don't hold back and don't care about getting canceled. That's what the difference is.
Well, I think today's different than even 5 years ago. I think people they have cancel fatigue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People
I
are
think they
cancel
do.
fatigue. I'd
But,
rather,
They do.
but you can't cancel somebody that doesn't care if they're canceled.
exactly.
Well, but they have different outlets today than they even had
Yes.
20 years ago. Like YouTube can cancel you. You go to Rumble, you go to X. X is the Wild Wild West. Jamie and I have talked
So
about
YX is the
this. It's
wild,
the
wild,
Wild Wild
West.
West of
Whenever
social
you
media.
come out and have a joke or whatever, and someone gets offended and you apologize, you done messed up.
Yeah, don't
Yeah,
apologize.
don't
Don't
apologize.
apologize.
Never.
Own it.
Because then it's going to go deeper than that.
IHOP is
apology.
coming for you now for loving
Well,
waffle.
IHOP can suck it.
Ooh! All right, Gary, hold on.
Waffle,
I'm gonna get Gary. Tell him.
Tell him.
can what?
Waffle to the waffle.
Suck the butter off
The
your
awful waffle was
The awful-
packed,
I do
but
the
I ain't
awful.
going to IHOP.
IHOP is Waffle House for white folks.
That's right. That's right. Waffle House for the low down gangsters.
Yeah.
The OGs.
All right,
go
so
Waffle House.
commuters who took the law into their own hands when a 2-passenger, that means Subway, dropped his trousers in a packed London
I saw
underground
that.
I saw that
carriage.
too.
Yep, and now they're after the 4 men who stepped in when he repeatedly refused to pull up his pants.
No, they beat the brakes off the guy. He deserved that mess.
No, they're looking for him.
Oh,
though.
I'm sure they
Police
are.
looking
That's
for him.
terrible.
But detectives are probing whether the vigilante has committed any criminal offenses in
Were-
the confrontation
Were they probing with his pants off?
after he refused to pull up his pants.
Look,
that was
man,
the problem. They were probing
You
with his
got,
pants off.
you got a grown man who pulled his pants down and showed all this stuff in front of women's kids, children. men, all
Society
that.
used to be allowed to self-regulate,
and they whooped his tail.
and now they don't. The police do not allow that.
No, this is what's wrong with Europe right now.
You should have got
Yeah.
that's. A
I
lesson
think in
learned.
our community, if you did that, the police can walk up. Thank you.
They should.
Thank you for
Thank
being
you.
open.
I would have walked.
Thank you
I
for
would've-
being a
Yeah,
friend.
I would have walked up there and stood beside him, pulled my pants down, and said, "You're not alone, friend.
You're not alone.
They're not alone.
He said,
I stand,
I
with
stand,
you.
I stand with you."
Is that a left-handed trait,
No.
yeah.
or is it a
He's
hazel eye
trying to
trait?
reverse psychology.
He was a good,
Go,
yeah.
child,
It was
yeah.
Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy was a good comedian too. If you go back to watch
Eddie Murphy Raw was really good. Eddie Murphy Raw was good.
Raw was a good one, real good.
He was good.
He didn't hold nothing back, and he was good. Eddie Murphy was really good on Saturday Night Live.
Chris Rock
He
was good.
was
Chris,
really
Chris,
good.
Chris Rock pushed. He pushed aside old norms.
He pushed a lot of boundaries for comedians.
Yeah.
Saturday Night Live used to be legit.
Oh, too legit.
Too legit to quit.
Hey,
No doubt.
A woman was horrified when her bosom suddenly grew 5 cup sizes for no apparent reason,
Was
which
she
she later
pregnant?
learned was thanks to an extremely rare condition.
Big boobism.
Michelle Sequina had a petite 32A size chest and was comfortably in her body
Damn.
before the shocking change, which took place over several months. And this is her after going
All
from
right,
an
let's
A reason. There's her before.
That's not an A.
What she do? She took that
Yeah,
vitamin.
that's not an A.
That's
Yeah,
not
it
an A. That's
That's not A. She
That's
took
a
that.
C.
Before and
maybe.
after.
She has the A sticking out the top half.
for
That-
real.
She took that vitamin on Facebook.
What is that?
How did? That's not normal.
Is that extends? She was using extends. What was? He used to watch that.
But people
It doesn't work.
That was old.
She was diagnosed with gigantomastia, a rare
Dang, I
condition
need some
that causes
gigantomastia.
rapid growth of breast tissue.
You want big breast?
No. So I was thinking about somewhere else. Feet.
She was very. I
mean,
mean, she was normal looking. Oh wow!
She's more attractive than the.
So how does
Yeah.
this occur? Is it like a gene issue or is it like
It's a bra issue.
It's a bra issue.
It's
the
the
bra-
wrong-
the bra-
Michelle was referred to a consultant at a hospital.
that
in
red
Native.
one had a lot of compression. The other
She's
one
from
didn't.
South Africa, where she is diagnosed with gigantomastia, a rare condition that causes excessive and rapid growth of breast tissue.
So are they going to keep growing?
According to Cleveland Clinic, it can happen during puberty, pregnancy, or from taking medication.
What medication?
With only about 300 documented cases. Wow.
That's insane.
Wow.
It is. The cost of reduction would set her back more than $8,000.
Yeah, but at some point, it's a health issue. You got to cut
It is.
that. I mean,
the back,
because
her
she's not a
back.
very big girl.
No,
not.
and
Oh,
look,
her-
she was cute the other way. Yeah.
I mean, she was cute both ways. I thought she was nice looking.
She wants to only have it cut back to a D. She wants to go from an A to a D.
So she got.
She should do an only not an OnlyFans, but a GoFundMe.
Aren't y'all glad that our
She should-
underwear aren't like rated?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
I'll be at 34A. I'll be like, I'll be at
You wouldn't be-
44A.
I was gonna say you ain't gonna be
Dang.
a 34A.
Dang, Donnie, you hit on something right there.
A 44A. You're like,
Yeah,
oh.
you
Oh,
gonna be a 48A.
You try Will Hall.
Now, no one would buy the A underwear. They would all buy
Oh,
the
yeah.
D.
No,
double
my-
D.
My underwear be so saggy in the front. I'd be wearing
Look,
I'd be
maybe
wearing
34
36
Magnum.
G's.
Yeah, that's it. Gary's right. There would be like everybody wear the Magnum, and they would Magnum underwear.
When I wore
They'd be sold out of Magnum
Yeah,
underwear.
when I wore shorts, it'd be hanging out the bottom.
Your pouch is
I'm a
showing.
That's a good
36X.
point, Donnie. That's a good point. If underwear were rated, men would not be like women and just buy what fit. They would buy what sounded good.
Yeah.
They'd walk up to the counter and be like, "Hey, man, let me get them
Yeah,
Magnum."
let me
underwear."
get that. But then you got a dude that fits you for it. You know how women go get their stuff
Yeah.
fitted? You got a dude that fits you. He's
Like, no, dude, it's too tight. It's too tight.
It's gonna be like a PVC pipe.
put it in there. That's not right.
It's too tight. They're like, you're tripping on it, sir. Like, no, I'm telling you. I know my size.
Sir, I see you're a bee holder. No, sir, that can't be right.
That can't be right.
Measure again.
Clear wasp fallout explodes as workers from bomb factory blows the lids on the true threat of the crisis. So let's see where we're at here.
I think you pronounced that incorrectly. It's nuclear.
what
That's
I
what we
say?
say around here.
Nuclear.
Nuclear. You gotta add the extra U between the L and the C. Nuclear.
So they found a wasp nest that had nuclear.
I think she got stung by a nuclear wasp.
I think so too.
That would be the nests do not pose a health risk to workers surrounding the communities or
Look,
the
I've
environment.
seen enough Godzilla movies. I know what I'm talking about. That's Mothra coming around there.
Jamie would start a nudist colony around the
That's Whisper. Look, I pull
That's
a
when you
pants down,
come by the certain size.
I say, I know what I have to do, but I don't want to do it.
He said this is all natural supplement.
It'd be like when Randy Mars put his testicles in the microwave.
Exactly.
Just get a little cancer, son. Just get a little cancer.
That's true.
Gary, you okay?
I'm okay.
Just get a little cancer.
Today is also filet mignon day.
I like a good filet mignon.
Again?
It is. Wednesday today is National Filet Mignon Day.
Filet is a great cut.
It's not my favorite though.
I think a ribeye is
It's
probably
between
my
that and a
favorite.
ribeye for me.
I think a ribeye is my favorite. I like the little bit of fat.
I tell you, a good New York strip is hard to
A
beat.
New
too.
York strip is good if you cook it right.
It's got to be cooked right.
I will tell y'all, surprisingly, one of my favorite cuts, flank.
If you cook it right.
Dude.
I mean, you cook anything right, it's gonna be awesome.
Yes, but so go get the flank steak at Texas de Brazil and tell me that's not one of the best steaks you ever
No,
had.
we cook the flank steak all the time at the house.
Oh, we do, yeah.
As long as you keep it medium rare,
You have to
You cannot-
marinate it for a while and you
it's great.
Yeah.
We do
But,
steak
yeah.
bowls all the time, and it's with flank steak.
Mhm.
Way cheaper
Always.
too.
But you can't have a talk about filet or anything. Any steak you have cannot be above medium to be okay.
Oh well, no.
Oh, it
It's
has
gotta
to
be medium
rare.
I had to have it medium rare.
I like mine on the rare side of medium. I don't necessarily like medium rare.
There's a fine point between medium rare and medium. That's the perfect spot.
yeah,
for me.
you get too far that way, and I don't want it red in the middle.
Yeah.
Butter does a lot.
But I reverse sear my steaks.
You reverse sear.
Reverse sear. Yeah, I bake them in a cast iron in the oven with butter and garlic and some other season.
Mhm.
Then when they reach I can't remember the temperature now, reach temperature.
Probably 115. or
Yeah,
something
so like throw them on the
Yeah,
griddle
throw
for
'em on
like
the grill.
Just
minute
get the
on each
mark
side.
on
Get
them.
a nice hot grill.
Yeah, like
Nice
500
grill.
degrees.
Yeah, you
like
gotta have a
it
hot grill. To do that. Super hot. Got to trap them flavors.
And then you slice. And like anytime I do steak at the house, I don't serve anybody a steak. I'm slicing that some bitch up.
You
and
got
we're
slice
getting
it. You got,
pieces of it.
yeah, that's right. You get
Yeah.
pieces. That's when it's better. If you make it finger food.
We do that
It's
with
better
the
to eat.
bowls, man. It's so good like
Mm,
that. And
so
butter,
good.
garlic butter, mixed butter. Walmart sells that little butter
Yep.
that's already got the
Oh yeah,
stuff mixed up.
Sam's has that
Off the
garlic
chain,
butter in
man.
there.
So
All right,
good.
let's end this thing.
Save me from my own pride. Change me for my final ride. Oh, walk me to the riverside. And lead me while my mother cried. 'Cause somebody done took from an outlaw. Take my picture down from the courthouse wall. I'm living in the clouds and I ain't gon' fall. Somebody done saved this.